Hey yo, what's up guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be about winner's queue. So what is a winner's queue? Is winner's queue really a thing? All of that we're going to be talking about in this video. So first up, what is winner's queue? There is no true definition of what winner's queue is, but if I had to explain it, it basically means that the system basically matchmakes the game so one team is favored to win against the other team. So basically you have like a favorite to win and then you have an underdog. And basically like how the way that this system works is there are some factors that basically can decide if you have an advantage over the other team or if you don't. The first thing is 5 people on main role. This is the most common thing, that if you have 5 people, everyone on their main role, then if the enemy team doesn't have 5 people on their main role, either if they have autofills or secondary roles, then you have an advantage because you overall on your team have more experiences on your champions and your role than the enemy team, and are most likely gonna be performing better, especially against the people who are not playing their main role. So basically main role versus off role will be performing, well, better than main role versus main role, where it's like more even. The next thing is blue versus red side. Overall, blue side has a higher win rate in solo queue than red side, so you're statistically going to win more games of playing on blue side than on red side. Another thing is if you're playing on the higher ranked team. So in higher elo, basically sometimes, especially like later at night or like in the evening when people are like when the playbase is not that active overall, you can be matchmaked in high elo as a master tier player versus either like high grandmaster or challenger, depending on like what server you're playing on. And the difference in terms of LP can be like anywhere from like 400 to like 1000 LP, which basically, to put into perspective, is like 2 ranks. So that would mean if you matchmake a silver player, you'd have to play against a platinum player. Well, if you are the platinum player playing as a silver player, you pretty much got winner's queue because you're playing against a player that's like overall worse than you, and you're most likely going to win. Again, you're like the favorite to win, the silver player is the underdog, most likely not gonna win, therefore you have the winner's queue. Another factor is duo queue, so you can have 2 duos on your team, and then you can have 1 solo queue player. And Riot said that they would matchmake duo versus non-duo matchmaking. They would make it better so that it's always gonna be 2 duos versus 2 duos, or 1 duo versus 1 duo, or 5-man solo versus 5-man solo. The thing is that is not always the case. I have personally experienced sometimes where the enemy team has more duos, or the enemy team even have like double duo and I don't have a single duo. And the reason why duo is like gives you an advantage is because, well, you most likely like have an experience playing with this person. You're most likely sitting either using like Discord or League voice chat, and you can like give information better, and you can like play for each other, and you have like a teammate that you can like trust. Therefore, if you have more duos on your team than the enemy team has, then you again are favored to win because it gives you like a small advantage over the enemy team. Another thing, especially this is for low elo people, if you are the team with more smurfs on your team, so more and more people decide to make smurf accounts. Pretty much like at this point everyone has a smurf account almost, it seems like. And if you are on the team with multiple smurfs, so it's just a single smurf versus no smurfs on the enemy team, you're most likely going to win because the smurf should always win against the people that he's smurfing against. And therefore you again have the advantage and you're favored to win, and therefore you were lucky enough to get winner's queue. I've seen on Twitter sometimes when people duo smurf that they will get another duo smurf on their team. So it will basically be 4 smurfs, 2 times 2 duo, against, well, sometimes playing as like people in their main role, sometimes playing as like 1 like duo smurf, sometimes playing like against a single smurf, something like that. But basically like it's like heavy favorite to the team that has 2 duo smurfs. And yeah, you're pretty much like guaranteed to win. So if you're that like 1 solo queue player playing with double duo smurf, then you're pretty much like guaranteed to win the game, and you don't even have to play well in order to win because the 2 duo smurfs will do the job for you. Then there are some factors that the system has nothing to do with, but it's something that players have to do with. And this is where the winner's queue, loser's queue thing is like becoming like slightly of like a meme. But basically, if people don't pick their main champions, so let's say that you are having one trick on your team, he gets banned out, then, oh, we have loser's queue, this guy is not playing his one trick, and he doesn't want to dodge. Then people will be like, ah, I have loser's queue. Or if people like don't pick their main champion, even though if they're open, like let's say the first time or something, then they're like, ah, I have loser's queue. But this is like nothing that the system can really do. This is strictly like the player base and how players like go into the game. But some people think that this also like affects like winner loses queue, and it does, but it has nothing to do with the system really. Then there are some things such as like win streaks and like people who are like tilted. Like let's say you have like a player who is just like on a big losing streak. He's most likely not going to perform that well or have like a good mental in the game, and if he falls behind, he might like just give up and be like, ah, I'm just AFK or rage quit or something like that. But as again, it doesn't really have anything to do with the system. It's again like the player behavior that decides if it's a winner's queue or loser's queue. But yeah, to summarize, is winner's queue a real thing? Yes, in my opinion it's a real thing, and the higher you go, the more common winner's queue is compared to lower elo. In lower elo it's mostly just like if you have the smurf on your team or if you don't have the smurf on your team, that decides if you have winner's or loser's queue. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. If you have any questions regarding winner's queue, leave them in the comment section down below, or ask me live on stream over at twitch.tv/kami_kha'Zix. And yeah, if you want to see more videos, like the next video coming up will be regarding loser's queue. If you want to see that video, remember to subscribe, and the video will be coming out very shortly. And otherwise, I hope to see you guys on my next YouTube video, or to see you guys on my next Twitch TV stream. So yeah, see you guys over there.